We were both on the same episode. Walk us through what
Hi, hello,
was
sir.
happening, your thought
Welcome,
process, and
welcome.
I'll
I'll
explain
have you
to
hold
my
this
point of view. Like,
mic.
what
Okay,
happened to
if you
you
could just let us
that
know
day
what's
as
your
you was
name,
going?
how old you are,
To
and
be
your
honest,
Instagram
to
handles.
pop the balloon, I
My name
feel
is
like
Diddy.
because
I'm a
most
DJ,
people actually they
and my
don't know
Instagram
that
bio
because
DJ
the show
Diddy.
got so
Okay, how old
bigger,
are you?
I'm
so
27.
people actually
27.
don't
Okay,
go
nice
way
to meet
back.
you. Live from New York, it is the Sargie Rhonel Show.
Hi guys, I'm your host Sargie Rhonel. Welcome to the hot seat. Today I have a special guest. You know him by DJ Diddy. Please welcome him to the show. Come on in. How you doing?
Very good.
Good.
How about
So
yourself?
I'm exhausted, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty great. So basically, you're a DJ. Tell us how you got started and then why.
Uh, I would say it's a long story,
Okay.
and it started off I think because love of music, because I
Mm-hmm.
love music. So as a kid, I actually used to sing in the choir when I was a kid.
Then what
Yeah.
happened?
Life maybe you
Okay.
probably outgrow it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I used to sing in the church, and
Mm-hmm.
also I used to play instruments. So I play the drum. That's
Okay.
something most people don't know about me. So I
Mm.
can play like drums in the church.
Okay.
Yeah, and so love for DJing it happened when I was like in college, like my first year in college.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like we used to go these parties because I was in college around during the COVID era. So
Okay.
we used to have like those college parties, and then all of a sudden around my friend group, they
Mm-hmm.
always want me to play music. It's like, yo, you gotta play music, you have good taste of music.
Okay.
Yeah, and then somewhere around like my second semester, and then one of my friend he gifted me a small controller like the DJ mixer,
Right.
and then I was like, why are you giving me this? He said, just have it. And then one time I was just in the house and I was like, let me try this thing. And then hooked it up. I remember using a software, it's an old software called Virtual DJ. And then
Mm.
I downloaded it and then I started playing, and that's how we started. And
Okay.
then one time we had like we had a birthday party for my friend, and then it happened that there was a guy called Tonde. He's a
Okay.
promoter. He was a promoter back in New York. Shout out Tonde.
Okay.
So he saw me, and then I don't know why he saw in me. He's like, "Yo, you're actually good. You should think about this."
Mm-hmm.
And then so actually he started pushing me, inviting me to like to parties and stuff like that, putting
Mm-hmm.
me around DJs, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, and that's how we started.
Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, how long have you been a DJ for?
Uh, I've quite like okay. I've been taking DJing serious for about 2 years now, but I've been a DJ. I would say I've called myself a DJ for at least 3 years, not 3 4 years.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
are your parents or family or friends supportive of you being a DJ? Or do you run
Um.
into issues with it?
Now when I was still in school,
Okay.
yeah, so they thought it was a distraction because I mean I used to be in the parties. I wanted to be around DJs all the time. So mostly
Mm.
my mom thought it was a distraction and she didn't like it. But
Mm-hmm.
now that she can open social media and see my face somewhere, she
Mm.
actually think now it's serious. Like, oh, it's actually
She's
something.
doing something.
Yeah.
And like, where do you want, like, in 5 to 10 years, where do you want to take yourself? Like, when it comes to
Um.
DJ?
One thing I'd say I want to hit the big stages, more especially because
Mm.
specifically I'm into African music, talking about Afrobeat. I'm a piano,
Amapiano. Mm-hmm.
so I want to see myself Afro Nation, and also maybe DJ Diddy
Mm-hmm.
one tour, you know,
And like
yeah,
right here in Arizona, we usually see you at DD Lounge,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
What is your thought process when you're creating these playlists? Because like you have to get the whole crowd engaged. And usually when I go there, it's lit. Like,
Hmm.
what do you think about? Like, do you know your crowd? How do you do it? Your thought process.
First thing first, I would say is understanding the crowd, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and also because music is so much bigger than just playing the one song to the other. So it's an emotion. So you're controlling people's
Mm.
emotion, right?
Ooh,
So
okay.
every weekend before you go on the set, you gotta think about something different. How you gonna get your crowd hooked. How
Mm.
you gonna deliver something good. So it's like it's preparation mostly. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you just prepare something good, and mostly just doing research, what's trending. Yeah,
Mm.
and DJs we actually love that shock face when someone didn't even see it coming. And you drop a song and then you
Mm.
see that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so mostly it's just preparation. You prepare and knowing your crowd.
So I know you mentioned your friend Tunde who inspired you. Is there other DJs that you like you look up to that inspire you to be a better DJ?
Oh, speaking about Tony is not actually a DJ. He
Oh.
was a promoter. So yeah, so the
Okay.
very first DJ that he paired me with was he's one of a good friend of mine. He's called Jalove. He's from Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a legend. Shout out Jalove.
Okay.
So I used to look up to him,
Mm-hmm.
before I got introduced, got serious with the DJing.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say the DJs that I look up to, like right now, I would say DJ Puffy.
Puffy.
Yeah,
I don't.
he's like big. I think he's a world champion, like for Red Bull. Yeah, he actually holds, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a Guinness World Record.
Oh.
Yeah, so DJ Puffy.
What's the Guinness World Record? What
for
is it?
DJs? So I think it's organized by Red Bull. Yeah, so they host big events like carnivals, big festivals. Yeah. So he was like a world, champion.
Where is he at? Like what
He's
country?
from Barbados.
Really? The Caribbean?
Yeah.
So DJ Puffy.
DJ Puffy.
Okay, so basically that's someone that you look up to.
That's someone that I look up to, honestly, and I actually want to work with him someday, inshallah.
Okay, so like, what's the funniest story or things you have seen at DD Lounge? Because there's rumors and there's different things. Like, what can you tell us that y'all see that's like really funny over there?
Honestly, man, I've seen a lot of crazy things. I don't want to, we see a lot of things.
Okay.
I mean, DD Lounge I would say DD Lounge is like an after-hour spot, and it's one of the hottest spot that when every club closes in Arizona, everybody goes there. So like we be having gigs somewhere else, but we always end at DD Lounge somewhere. I've seen a lot of crazy things. I've seen a lot of.
Give us something. What have you seen? Give us some details.
I feel like, hey, everybody that comes to DD Lounge and you in a relationship, yeah, just know, man.
I don't think everyone.
I feel like everybody that comes to DD Lounge cheats.
So you basically, if you go there, you basically cheated.
You a cheater. Because one thing I'd say, the girls that come to DD Lounge, they don't care. The niggas that come to DD Lounge don't care.
Okay.
If you're not with your woman there, and if she happens to come there by herself, just know you're not she's not yours.
Okay. Listen. Okay, we go out, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have fun. You're in your zone. You having your vibe. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, what do you mean? Like, are they dancing, lap dances? Like, what are they doing that you're like, nah?
I feel like guys that come to DD Lounge, they're so smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, man. If your girl goes to DD Lounge, man, there's a possibility that she's not yours, man.
Okay, what if
she might seem like she's yours, but it's easy to get, because these guys, they have riz, they'll wrap your girl easily. And I mean, you asked me about the craziest thing I've seen. So I've seen people, and this person in a relationship, and this person have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and then you see, but at the end of the day, just mind your business.
To be honest, I've been there a few times. That has not happened to me.
Well, it will happen sooner or later.
That has not happened to me. Like, I've never been, like, I know people will ask you to dance, and you're just like, all right, good, whatever. Like, I've never seen, I always hear about it, but I've never participated in it.
Exactly. But I think, okay, sooner or later, as long as you still come there. Because DD Lounge, let me tell you one thing. I don't think people know actually how big DD Lounge is. Yeah. It's actually so much bigger than people think, because honestly, people from out of state, they know about DD Lounge. They've never been there, but they know about it. So it's like we get different people every other weekend. You see different people. So it's like you see something that, the stuff that you see is like, damn. But you just mind your business, you feel me?
Okay. So basically, we were both on the Pop the Balloon show, right? Season 1, episode 1.
First episode. The very first episode.
Okay, so basically, we were both on the same episode. walk us through what was happening, your thought process, and I'll explain to my point of view. Like, what happened to you that day as you was going?
To be honest, the pop the balloon, I feel like,
Mm,
because most people actually they don't know that because the show got so bigger, so people actually don't go way back and actually see the very first episode.
right.
So and also the vision, I don't think when we were shooting the first episode, we actually thought it was gonna be this big
Mm-hmm.
because actually right now it's big. I let and BM they're doing massive.
Mm-hmm.
So me actually it felt like an ambush, to be honest. I mean, I'm not trying to say what happened behind the scene, but I
Right.
just walked in. I actually didn't know it was gonna be like, because I
Mm-hmm.
was invited by a friend that told me, hey, you have some time, let's go to this show. It's a
Mm-hmm.
YouTube show, stuff like that. You're just gonna be watching what's going on. And then,
Right.
yeah, so once I got there, I didn't know who was there. I didn't know
Mm.
who was hosting there. I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
know anything. So when I walked in, and then I was asked, are you single?
Mm.
Well, I'm like, yeah, single.
Right,
But
right, right.
I didn't think of it that, Yeah,
Exactly.
so it's like, are you single? I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They told me, get in that room.
I feel like once like we were the first and we got a lot of heat because at least other episodes they're able to see
Yeah.
and like practice and learn.
Practice, yeah.
We were just like thrown into it.
We was thrown in. It was, that's what I say. I felt ambushed. This is like, okay, because
Mm.
I never even saw, because it's different, rooms from where they record.
Mm-hmm.
So I was put in a room, and then I was not allowed to come out of that room because
Right.
I was not allowed to see who's actually on the show, the girls and stuff.
Mm.
And the crazy part, I was actually the first person to walk in.
Yes.
So when I walked in and see all the cameras, and I saw you, I was
You
like,
saw people that you
yeah, I was like, this is my people. I'm like,
yeah.
boom.
I didn't know, like the first episode, I didn't know who I'm going to be meeting.
Yep.
I didn't know what I'm going to be doing. All it was like, okay, just stand there. Different people come out. Okay, whatever. We didn't even know what we were supposed to say.
Nothing.
We just went with the
Nothing.
flow. And like when the video went viral and it's like, oh my, the comments, oh my gosh, she has kids.
Yeah,
this and that. Oh, she doesn't like electrician. I'm just like, whoa. It was just too much because it was something that we didn't expect.
We
didn't plan on being viral, And then we just woke up one day, like the video was posted, right? And then it didn't get traction at the same time.
No, it didn't.
And then
I think it took about 2 weeks for it to actually.
No, actually, no. It took at least, because the video was dropped at like November, December.
Yeah.
I know it was like January or February. I got like different inboxes. Oh, we saw you on this video on Twitter.
Crazy thing.
2 months later, I was like,
thing.
and mind you, I do videos. I did a video yesterday. I do videos like every single day. I don't know which video that we're talking about. I was like, what video? Oh, the video popped. I was like, huh? When did I do that?
Yeah.
Then I was
That's
like,
my reaction.
Oh, that video. Because I didn't think anyone would like watch it.
That's the crazy thing from that video. First thing, when the video went viral, my DMs on Instagram went crazy. Everybody was like, you still single? You still single? Everybody's like, I had like 35 DMs on my Instagram, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Like, no.
I even forgot. And the crazy thing, my friends from everywhere. I had a friend of mine from Norway called me. He's like, dude, isn't this you that I'm watching on YouTube? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Me? He's like, I swear I just saw you on YouTube. My friends from New York hitting me up, from Canada, they're calling me, dude, what the hell was you doing? I'm like,
I feel like right now it's so funny, and it's unexpected.
It was unexpected, yeah.
And that's the feel. I think whatever you do, right? Right now, like, okay, I have my dream to being a DJ.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy thing about social media.
Oh,
you're just doing your thing, and then out of nowhere,
you never know.
That's why I feel like always be humble. You could have 100 likes right now. Tomorrow will be 100K.
Oh yeah.
Unexpected. So
it's like this.
So my advice to people is, if you're a DJ, an artist, a host, whatever you're doing, keep the hustle, keep grinding, because you don't know when your moment will come, and like it'll be so unexpected you wouldn't even expect it to come in.
Very true. Very true.
So basically, also, since from that show, are you still single?
Yeah.
Really?
Single. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you like though? What kind of girls are you looking at? What's your type?
I don't think I'm looking to any girls, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Why not?
I feel like I lost. I would say I feel like I lost trust into a relationship. Yeah, I feel like there's no any people are just not loyal anymore.
I feel like, okay,
Yeah,
that's how I used to be.
yeah.
Okay. I used to think every guy is a cheater, every guy is but I feel like it's about your surroundings too. I feel like you gotta change your surroundings, change your atmosphere, because I don't think every single girl is a cheater.
Man, you won't believe, but this I feel like the world is going crazy right now. I've lost so much, I just don't believe in relationship because I feel like it's just so much fake. You know, talking about the surroundings, it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter what surrounding you are. It's just with the social media influence, you know, hey, what I would tell the guys, if you're thinking about getting in any relationship, man, just think about something else. Maybe get your
Really?
money up. Yeah, because these girls, they're always gonna come.
Okay, but the thing is, you're saying that about the woman.
Yeah,
I'm saying things about the men.
yeah,
I feel like ain't no way, right?
yeah.
Every single girl or guy is a cheater or a player.
Not really. I don't think
Ain't
so.
no way. I feel like
I don't think
there's
so.
probably a girl that's willing to be loyal to you,
Yeah,
but she's not your type.
yeah, I would say so.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's the part. I feel like that's the same with me. Like there are guys
yeah.
that are willing to give me the world,
Right.
but they're probably not my type. You know, and I
Yeah,
feel
that's actually true. That's very true. I mean, most of the girls that you actually meet, or they actually seem like they could be loyal to you, and and do anything. It's just you just find out that they're not your type,
you
and
just
it's like,
don't.
yeah. So
And so we have to change our mindset. Like for me, even whenever I pick a guy, I'm like, why do I like him? He's toxic. He
yeah,
doesn't treat me well, but I still like him.
yeah,
You know? And why don't I like the guys that are actually good to me?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with women, we like to fix things.
Right.
You know, we like to find a guy that's broken and try to fix him like a project. You know what I'm saying? So I feel
Project's
like
crazy.
that's how most women are. We're like,
Yeah.
guys think we like the bad guys. No, we don't really like the bad guys. We just like to fix things. You know how a woman is always in the house cooking and cleaning and always doing something?
Right.
That's how we naturally are. And then guys, y'all come there and bring something like providers, and you need someone who's nurturing. So I feel like you could find a good girl, but she might not be like big nyash or whatever the thing is.
That's his life, man.
You see?
Yeah, but and the thing is, like, most girls right now, they actually lack ambition. So most girls, they're not ambitious, and that's one of the most unattractive thing, honestly.
Okay.
Because if okay, forget about how having something to offer. At least do something for yourself. At least you have something that you're working on. It doesn't matter what is it. You braid hair, you do something. You actually invested in something, not only parties or something like that. So the majority of the girls, all they want to do is just can't wait for the weekend to put on my wig, makeup, and just go out. That's it. So they're not actually working on anything. So, and most guys, they want something, someone that's ambitious. It's like you've got something going on for yourself too. You're chasing a dream, you have a goal. You may not be in school, but at least you got something that you actually
I
working
feel
on.
like that's the same with girls. We want a guy. We don't want a guy who's just all he does is party. The thing is, right? There's nothing wrong with going out.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong partying, right? But you gotta have a balance.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have like, okay, Monday to Friday, you're working. Either you're going to the gym, you have your career, you're educated, something, right? Like a goal. And then the weekends, we out there having fun.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to live life just like a robot. You could have fun.
Oh yeah.
But after you're done having fun, what are you doing? What's your purpose? What's your goals? So I get that. I feel like girls like guys who are providers, ambitious, intelligent, funny. We don't want a guy who's always at the club.
At the club, that's all you do.
So would you date a girl? Because you were a DJ. I thought you would be with a girl who likes to have fun.
No.
So you have similarities.
No, not at all.
Is that not being, what is that? What's that word? What's that word? Hypocrite.
Not really, because so basically, like me personally, I think because being a DJ, I actually don't enjoy going out.
Okay.
So I can't, if I don't have a gig, you can't see me in the club. Yeah, so I actually don't like party.
But you be at them.
So I be there to work. So everywhere that
Mm.
if I'm a club, I'm at a club, at a lounge, in any event, I'm just there to work. So if I want to go, it's not like I'm outgoing. I'm actually like in between the week, I do different things though besides practicing and doing music and all that. But I just don't enjoy it. So being in a
Mm.
club and seeing the same faces over and over, it's like how do these people do this? It's like if I wouldn't be
Mm.
working out, I actually wouldn't be here. So for the girl, I feel like no, I wouldn't want my girl to be in the club honestly.
Would you mind if she goes there sometimes?
Once in a while with me though,
Not by herself with her
nope,
girls?
no,
Okay,
no,
now you're a little controlling.
no. That's a big no.
Okay, let's say she's like, okay, wait, I'm going to like with the girls, we're going out
No,
to 11
no,
11.
that's a no. Yeah, when if you're dating me, there's no only girls' night out because I've been there. I know exactly what happened when you see three, four girls out anywhere in the club or any
Do
place.
you have trust issues?
I don't have trust issues, but I call it respect. So if you decide to be in a relationship with someone, I feel like you should be invested in that because there's a lot of temptations. When you go out and you don't have your man around you, every guy that sees you, what runs in their mind is just why is she here by herself? So that means that's a green light.
No.
And I'm telling you, like guys have so much, like they're so smooth with this game. I'm single
Okay.
right now. I see this. I've been around it. So she may say no. She may reject it. But if it's something that's constant and she actually, she's outgoing mostly without you, soon or later she's gonna fold.
Mm,
Yep, she's gonna take the number.
I don't really. Okay, here's the thing,
You
right?
know,
I feel like not every girl's the same, and like I can
the
speak for every
majority
woman.
though.
I'm very narrow vision, right?
Mhm.
If I'm with a man, I'm with that man. Period.
Yeah,
I'm going out. I'm having my fun, but I
that's why you
still
shouldn't be.
respect.
You shouldn't be in places that can. I would say it's temptation. That's why you shouldn't be
You
places
don't
like
think you could?
clubs or like parties, those private parties, birthday parties without him.
Okay, my man is not gonna always be around, and even if he's not around, I
Yeah,
could still respect the fact that I am in a committed relationship.
yeah.
I don't think I need him to be around for it to be known.
Mm-mm. It's. I'm telling you,
So
it's
what
the
about
world's
you?
just crazy right
Would
now.
you go by yourself out? Let's just say if you let's
Yeah,
say like a guy's, would
yeah.
you?
I would go with the guys out.
But she can't.
Yeah, she can. She cannot. I'm telling you that this is like, she cannot. Mm-mm.
I feel like it would be okay between men and women. Who usually are the one that's easily tempted?
Women, yeah, very easy. It just takes one shot.
You think us
One
girls
shot.
are
And most and to make
easier?
it even worse, if she drinks. Yeah,
I don't think women are
I'm
easier.
telling you that.
Ain't no way.
Because you know,
Men, literally, you could put ass on paper.
yeah.
Men will like try to do something with that. Men are easier compared to women because
No.
I feel like women, I can't say for all, but they have discipline.
No, men, we actually, it's very easy for the guys to claim their girlfriends. Yeah, if a guy is in a relationship, it's easy for him to claim that.
You know, let me tell you
Hey, I
something.
have a
Let
girlfriend.
me tell you something. Girls are delusional.
Yes.
Right now, I'm in a relationship the guy don't even know about. We've technically married. He doesn't even know we married.
Yeah.
Girls are delusional. I don't think a guy's like, yeah, that girl, she's mine. I don't think that's how it works. Like a minute.
You see, like you said, and one thing I know, one thing I've come to realize about girls, like there's always something better in their mind.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So
What do you
if
mean?
you give the if you allow your girl to be in a position that she's seeing, other guys all the time, like you said, delusion. So it's just a matter of time, soon or later, because she's in a space that there's a lot of guys.
Okay.
There's a lot of hungry people. So why would I let my girl to be around hungry people all the time? It's like throwing a I'll say a sheep in a lion's den because it's like when it keeps going around, sooner or later, boom.
I get what you're saying, but no.
Yeah.
Because like using words like allow, let, she is also an individual.
Yeah.
Right.
But if she decides to be in a relationship with you as a man, somehow you gotta have conversation at some point. You know, it's just looking at the bigger picture. It's like, hey, you know, going out. It's just so there's a lot of single guys out there, and mostly they're not even single. Most of them, but
so you don't have trust at all.
I have trust. That's not even. I don't think that's about being, you know, not trusting. It's something about respecting yourself. You can't be around some dudes out there all the time. You never know. They'll always, because do you know that giving out your phone number is cheating?
Oh please. Oh please.
That's cheating.
That's not cheating.
It's cheating.
Let me tell you why I do it.
Yeah.
Okay. When I go out, a guy asks for my number, my Instagram, my Snapchat. I'm always gonna be nice. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. For my safety.
When in a relationship?
For my safety.
What do you mean for your safety?
Hold on, because men are crazy.
What?
Like, if I could sit down and tell
Give
you
them
what
911. That's my number.
I promise you, men are crazy. So I'm like, oh, you want my Snapchat? Go ahead.
Yeah.
My Instagram? Go ahead. You want my number? Sure. When I get home, black, and I let him know this is who I'm very open.
You know, actually, it's actually like I would say like 0.5% of girls that do that.
Oh, like literally, like this one time, I was out with my man, and like he went somewhere else. After he left me there for a minute, somebody asked my number. I was like, "Oh, while you was out, this is who like asked my number." It's like, all right, cool. Because the thing is, he was so comfortable. He's like, I already know she's gonna tell me because I tell him everything. Right. So even if I take those numbers, he's like, it's okay. Even when I'm out doing videos like these, he's okay because he knows she's not like that. So I feel like you gotta know your woman. Yeah. I'll be like, okay, I'm going out with the girls. Okay, fine, that's cool. Because he knows I'm not even about to be, I'm not the type to like be dancing, twerking. I just go there, vibe, and I go home. So you gotta know the woman that you're with. Not just because I'm taking their number doesn't mean I'm gonna talk to them.
At least give them your man's number. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah. But the thing is, they will call.
That's
the trick. I promise you.
I don't think there's any way you can convince me that,
okay,
giving out your number is just cheating. That's the first stage of cheating.
That's not the first stage of
cheating because
that.
It's the first stage.
I don't know if you've seen it. This girl was she's like, "Nah, I'm good. I have a boyfriend." Yeah. Do you know the reaction that men have when you be like, "Oh, no, I'm good. I have a boyfriend." Respectfully, they don't take it lightly. They take it like, yeah, this bitch is lying.
You see, that's why it goes back to like, you shouldn't be in places like that without him. Okay, just like you said, guys are crazy. So it's like you already understand that they don't take a no for the answer.
Okay, but I don't think the solution is for him to always drop everything he's doing to be by my side, like my bodyguard. You can do other stuff.
You can go. I don't think I don't like what I'm trying to say is like, not like you can't allow your girl to go like anywhere completely. She can go to other places, just not in a place that you put yourself in a position that you get pressed by guys, trying to get convinced and all that.
Literally, you could get pressed by guys anywhere, at work, at church.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different in a place that's like this bunch of alcohol. Everybody's actually active, drunk and stuff like that. It's different. It's different than you being at maybe, I don't know, at the mall, or maybe, I don't know, somewhere different, just not in the club.
Very interesting you say that.
Just not in the club.
When he be the DJ.
I'm always there. Always me. That's my life, actually. I'm always there. And it's throughout the night.
I don't know. I feel like when you get your girl, make sure like you have this sort of conversation. Yeah. So because what if she travels, goes to Brazil with her girls? You're not gonna let that happen?
Go to travel with other girls?
Jesus.
Without you. Hey, Kings, if your girl travels,
you're not gonna allow her to have a girls trip?
The girls trip is the worst thing that you can ever let your girlfriend do.
Okay. You are,
That's I'm telling you that.
I feel like with the person
You
with
know
the,
what goes down in girls' trips?
I've been to a few
Yeah.
and nothing has happened.
Are you gonna look at the camera and say?
The next question is, right? Okay, what would you choose right now if you had a choice? Would
Yeah,
you choose your career
yeah.
or would you choose to find like a loyal partner?
My career.
Dang,
Just
so just forget love, huh?
forget love.
Who
Actually,
hurt
I
you?
don't believe in love anymore.
I think you gotta heal. Because
I'm
even
not
though I feel like
I'm not going through anything, or I just because yeah, I think it's out of experience. I have a lot of friends that are in a relationship.
mm,
So and I'm actually someone that's like, out there. So I see a lot of things. So it's like no. Mm-mm. So it's quite from what I see, and I'm like, I wouldn't put myself in such position, knowing clearly. Because sometimes I see girls or I see dudes the way they act, knowing clearly they're in a relationship.
just because that's going on with them doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you, right? I feel like it's a mindset thing. Because I have seen people in relationships, they are so loyal. They're so, I
Oh,
promise you, like
I'm at least 90% of people that's in relationship. Trust me,
I feel
I
like,
can guarantee you, one of them is cheating.
nah. You see, for me, I surround myself with people who are loyal to their partner. Like, okay, same with the girls. There's certain girls that I'm not friends with because of how they treat men.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, if you could do that to him, I wouldn't want to be close to a guy because I have brothers, right? I will be so upset if my brother calls me, "Oh, sir, this girl did this to me."
yeah.
You feel? So that's why whenever I'm with a guy, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna respect you how I want my brothers to be respected by their woman. You see?
Yeah.
Same with like they. Of course, there is girls that cheat or whatever, but I'm not friends with those girls. I'm not friends with girls who be out here sleeping around drinking. My friends are chill. I'm very selective because the same birds flock together. Maybe the people that you're around are about that life.
Not really. I would have said that it's actually like people that I surround myself with. Uh, man, it's just from what I see, and
Okay.
it has nothing to do like with my circle, people around me,
Okay.
because most of my friends they're single.
So this in your circle, nobody that's married in a relationship that you're like, okay, I have.
Unless they're actually like married, and they're very traditional way, but I still mostly like
Dang.
these marriages that's happening that around this time, like this generation. Man, it's just mind blowing to see things that happen. Honestly, that's what I'm telling you. It's like relationship or marriage right now.
It's not for you.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nah.
I think a therapist needs to come into the chat.
Unless I'm telling you, maybe if there's someone out there, some girl that they can actually convince me, or maybe to make me believe that
You
there's still true love, or there's love actually still exists. But other than that, I don't see it.
I feel like sometimes put yourself in that position to see it. Continue doing your hustle, go to the gym, focus on yourself, and then I feel like it will come. But if you continue having the mindset of, nah, it's not out there, then it will never be out there. It's like for
It's
sometimes you
hard.
have to be. The thing is, I'm very delusional, right?
Yeah.
I believe there's good men out there, even though all I see is just negativity, but I still believe. It's like being a Christian, right? You believe in something that you can't even
You can't really
see.
see it.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, even though you don't have it right now,
Mm-hmm.
still believe that it exists. Because if I walked around like all men cheat, all men are liars, and then I'm like, not, I'm pushing away my blessing. Like, and the guy would be like, why would I even talk to her? She
Yeah.
believes every guy is a cheater. You know, same with you. A girl be like, why would I even talk to him?
It's just
He believes
hard.
every woman is like that.
Yeah, I feel like, cause and to top it all, it's like with the social media influence, it's so much big. You sitting there, you being in a relationship with a girl, but she's actually being influenced by TikTok. So she's actually comparing you with some other shit. So it's like, she's not even focused on you, trying to build, like you
True.
said, trying to build up something with you. but she's actually trying to compare you. So in her mind, she's just living in this state of delusion, and it's just crazy. Honestly, if you're a guy out there and you got your emotion, you got focus on your emotion, man. These girls, they'll just come around. They will. You just make your money, focus on your career.
Okay.
And that's what I mean. Actually, if anyone asks me right now if I'm in a relationship, I would say I'm in a relationship with my career.
Oh, okay.
In love.
Okay.
We're engaged.
So now you always, usually what I see, you go to Diddy Lounge and you promote like different artists, right?
Yeah.
What's your top 3 artists, local or celebrity, that you like, your favorite?
That I listen to?
That you would like to play, you listen to, you like, you admire. Who's your top 3?
Let me see. That's a good question.
It could be local or celebrity.
With the local artists, let me see. It's a lot of them that actually make good music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine. He lives in Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually my childhood friend.
Oh.
He makes good music. His name is Mellow Price.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Mellow Price. That's one of my favorite artists. I listen to him a lot. I would say underrated, but he got good music if you listen to him.
Okay.
And he's also a good writer.
Okay.
On an international level, I'd say Ashake.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, of
Ashake
course.
he speaks to my soul every time, he put out music. Even though I don't understand Yoruba like that,
Right.
but his music, he makes good music. I'd say Ashake. Who else? Davido.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, Davido.
Yeah, I listen to Davido a lot. And let me see. Are we only like African? Because
It could be anyone, honestly.
Anyone.
Anyone.
And the other one that I listen to a lot, I would say Central C.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Essential C, the UK.
Yes,
Okay.
the UK guy.
So, like,
Yeah.
we're both from New York, right?
Yeah.
And upstate New York.
Mhm.
What's something about Arizona that you don't like, that you wish it was more like New York?
Oh, something I don't like about Arizona?
Yeah. I've been here for like a year or 2 now.
Yeah.
You've probably been the same, right?
Yeah. Something.
What is it about Arizona that you wish? Because sometimes I'd be like, oh, I miss New York.
I would say Arizona is too active.
Really?
Yeah, it's very active. So what I would say,
Yeah.
there's nothing like a chill time that there's nothing going on, and
Right.
you just gotta enjoy that.
The
and
moment.
You see that, and you see back home, like in New York, you can actually enjoy the nature.
Exactly.
More especially like it's doing like the spring or the summer, and it's just nothing going on. You just go maybe hiking, or you go to something like that. But in Arizona, it's just like people party too much.
And I feel like I get where you're coming from, because you expect that from New York.
Yeah, exactly.
Weather in New York, where is the winter time, you actually enjoy winter.
Oh yeah.
You're home with your family, with your friends. If you have a boyfriend, you enjoy it. But Arizona does not have a winter.
No.
So they get active literally every weekend.
Every weekend, January, December.
Exactly. In New York, you have the summertime to get your weddings, to get your parties, to get active. And it's like, oh my, it's new, it's fresh, right? But in Arizona, if it's every week, it's oversaturated. Like, when do you just like, okay, I'm good, I need to just chill?
I mean, actually, I would say it's good for business. Yes, like for the music industry, like DJing business is good, because that's how we make money. We need those parties running every other weekend.
True.
But if it goes back to like the reality, and actually like
life. You sometimes need a break.
Yeah, you need a break. It's like you gotta look, like you see, like in New York, we look forward to the summer,
right? You got something to look forward to.
But here there's nothing. It's just the same.
It's like
it's repetitive. Like,
it's like what's that thing? The hamster on the wheel.
Yep.
Always something new.
It's
like
always,
and it's not like it's just the weekends. It could be a Tuesday. And I'm like,
you go to Scottsdale to those clubs on a Tuesday, pack. Go to Westgate.
I be looking at people's snaps. I'm like, I'm like, I'm at work. How are you not at work?
I know, right?
How are you lit? Like, I'm sorry. After one night, I'll be done. I'm good for the next 3 months. But people are like, oh, we want to go out again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not. Maybe my college days, yes. But now I'm just like, I'm going to bed. You feel me?
Yeah.
But now the last question, okay? I usually do relationship questions. my question is, if your homie got shot, but the girl is giving birth, who are you going to see and why?
Why this question? Wait, if my homie got shot,
and your girl is giving birth, who are you going to see first? And the both could die.
My girl, are we gonna
married?
We married? Like,
yes.
She's like my wife.
She's your wife. She's married, and the guy is like your day one since childhood.
Damn.
Who are you going to see?
Damn.
The fact that you got to think about this is astonishing.
Because
diabolical.
If you talk about like your homie,
your
like
day
one,
and this
someone
is your
that,
wife.
You're the other one is my wife.
The other one.
No, okay. My wife is giving birth.
So your first
kid. To be fair, honestly, I would say I would go check, because now this involved my kid too. That's if that's my kid.
You need to heal. If that's your kid, this your wife.
Yeah, it's my wife. So let's assume that's my kid. Yeah, I would, because of the kid, I would go to see,
So it's not even because of her.
I would go see, this involves my kid.
So it's not even because of her at all.
Of course, because of her too, because she's involved in some way, but
because she's involved in some way.
Because she's the bigger part, I would say, because that's my kid.
So forget her.
And her too.
Wow.
Yeah, her too.
Wow.
Like okay, I don't want to be like,
wow.
Maybe you shouldn't quote me wrong, but I'd say I would definitely go because of, she's giving birth, obviously, I'm about to have a kid, so I would go,
Do you even like this woman?
Yeah. If she's my wife, why not?
Yeah, you need to heal. You need to heal. Let's wrap it up. Tell us about any upcoming projects that you have.
All right. So I have quite a few projects coming up.
Okay.
I have this whole year planned up.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do something different from what I did last year.
Okay.
I always have like my New Year's resolution or something like that. I have a mixtape. I'm started releasing my mixtapes.
Okay.
Yeah, so my DJing sessions and also streaming.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm a very that's upcoming from next month, inshallah. I would say it's a session. So you see, like, I don't know if you watch like DJ mixes. So like having people around and then just DJing like somewhere like this, in a house, like something like a tiny desk, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of my my projects that's coming out.
Okay. Yeah. And is there any actual like events that we wouldn't expect at DD Lounge? I don't think you only work at DD Lounge.
No,
there's other places you do. Is there any events to expect?
Yes, I have 3 events that's coming up.
Okay.
Starting up next week, we have a day party coming out. It's Afro therapy. Yeah.
Is it on the 16th?
On the 16th.
Yep, I might be there.
Yeah, I might be happy to see you there. Everybody.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah, so we're gonna be there. Me, obviously DJ Diddy, DJ Fab, DJ Philo, DJ Cooper.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So it's and also DJ Freshworth. So it's gonna be a big lineup. Okay. It's gonna be massive next weekend.
Okay. It's a Sunday.
It's gonna be a Sunday. So make sure you call off.
Okay, what's the other event?
The other event is coming up is it's one of my great friends says, straight out of Jamaica.
Oh.
Yeah, Shade Sunshine and Shades. It's gonna be at DD Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be running with me and DJ Kimo and one of my homeboys too, all from Jamaica too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the third one?
And then the third one, and all of it, that's gonna be next month.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, says that's gonna be his birthday actually. And then the following one is gonna be one of my he's a good friend of mine. He's like kind of promoter too. So it's gonna be it's called King of Kings. If you go to any Jamaican restaurant in Arizona right now, you're gonna see the flyers up there, and you're gonna see my name up there too. So it's called Kings of Kings, Pieces versus Aries or something like that. Yeah. So that's gonna be the third one. Yeah.
Thank you.
But there's much more coming up.
Of course,
in the summer. Or also, without forgetting, May we have a boat
A boat
yeah, a
party?
boat party.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be run by Q.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah, make sure I'll get it tickets
So that's May, right?
in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we wearing all white?
All white.
Like I think like last time.
Yeah.
I think I missed that one because that was on my chill stuff. I be trying to chill because y'all
All
party too
white.
much.
See single ladies.
Hopefully I'm not single by that time. But
Wait, I thought you had a boyfriend.
we have.
See?
Listen. You have survived the hot seat, okay? You see, my question was not that bad. It's
actually
really
good.
not, okay?
It's perfect.
So, anything you want to let them know before we're out?
What I would say, hey, just check out my Instagram and also maybe Snapchat. I'm always posting something. You know, I always have events every other weekend, Friday to Sunday. So yeah, follow me on Instagram for more updates. I have a lot of projects coming up. I'm actually starting to get invest into social media, TikTok and all that.
Okay.
So all my name, check out DJ Diddy.
All right.
DJ Diddy, no Diddy.
No, Diddy is crazy. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You survived the hot seat. I'm your host, Sargie Rhonel, and this is DJ Diddy, and we're out. Bye.
Yo.
And do it. Bye, baby.